Hi everyone, it's Shani Bennett. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to go through basically how we are preparing for not putting all of our eggs in one basket and how we are safeguarding our traffic sources and making sure that we have, I guess, how do you say it? We're not all reliant on Facebook. We don't have that as our only option, all right? So I'm going to take you through step by step how we're doing that so that you can see the architecture of the strategy for yourselves. All right, I'll see you guys on the video.
Didn't see a warning. Hits me in the morning.
Well, welcome everybody to today's video. My name's Shani Bennett and I just wanted to take you guys through how we are diversifying our risk when it comes to traffic sources. I heard a shocking podcast from Russell Brunson a couple of days ago and it was called I'm not sure exactly what it was called. Oh, that's it. The fated Facebook slap. All right. And as soon as he started talking, I knew what he was going to start talking about. He was going to start talking about how to prepare for a time when Facebook might be out of reach in terms of our ads or our posts being shown, and that we're only seeing a social environment over there, or we have to pay a lot to have our posts be seen. So today I want to talk to you guys about specifically how we are preparing for that. All right. So let's bring up the channels. Okay. So first of all, I'm just sort of loading all the pages here. So just bear with me, guys. One more. What else? We'll go Instagram. Okay. So what I'm loading up, guys, is I'm loading up Facebook, I'm loading up LinkedIn, I'm loading up YouTube, and I'm loading up Instagram, okay? Because these are the four, and also one more, Google, okay? These are the places where we want to be relevant, okay? So say, for example, on Facebook, all right? I'm going to open up two tabs because we actually have a rather large group on here as well. So I'll put the Power of Online Marketing here, and I'll also put my business page. Actually, I might as well do the whole lot. Let's do that. Shani Bennett, Power of Online Marketing, and then I'll bring up my personal page. All right, so let's recap that, guys. Over here, we've got my Facebook group. All right, this is basically the group of people that are gathering together to talk about online marketing. This is my business page, this one here, over here. And what have we got over here? We've got, how many followers are here? We've got 1,687 people here. In the group, we have 4,692 people. And then on my personal page, this is Shani Bennett, the personal page, I have 4,980 friends, although I hardly have any friends, guys. It's not that. It's just a social thing. And then 2,000 followers, okay? So let's just do a bit of reconnaissance of our assets here, okay? So on Facebook, we've got the group 4632. I think that's what it was. Then we have the group. And above here, we have Facebook. We have the group, then we have the page, and then I have my personal page. All right. And so on the page, I think we had 1687. And then on the personal page, we had the 4,980 friends and 2,083 followers or something like that. All right. So these guys are an example of our assets on Facebook. And, these are the product, I guess, of actually sharing value on all of these different platforms over the past years, okay? Now, on YouTube, where I like to spend a lot of time, actually, let's look at that platform. All right, so over here on YouTube, I'm just going to bring up my channel. I think we have 2,297 subscribers. To the channel. So we'll go with 2,097 subscribers to the channel. Okay, so this is on YouTube. Now, over here on Instagram, we don't have a lot of followers here, but we do have some. What have we got? People posting pictures of themselves in bikinis. Oh my God. Okay, 3484. So we've got 3484. All right, so that's over on Instagram, guys. And then we also have LinkedIn. All right, let's have a look at what's happening on LinkedIn. And what have we got here, guys? All right, so we're over here on LinkedIn. We've got view profile. We've got, what do we got? 17,391 followers. Okay, 17,391 followers. Okay, now that's our assets. Okay, this is the sort of number of followers, and this is like the platform. Okay, now that's like the social side of it. All right, then you also have things like Google ads, Google. All right, so what that means is trying to, basically rank in a search engine. So it's not so much how many followers you have with Google, it's more about traffic direction. This is more like a search engine, and you can actually be, showing up in Google, or you can be paying for Google. Paying for Google, like with Facebook, you can pay to be on there as well. You can pay to be on the search engines as well. All right, so that's probably like the last domino in the pack. All right, now also on Facebook, I'm going to just bring up one more because there is actually one more platform here. There's Messenger. All right, now we have not a lot of followers here. We only have about 187 people. This is the Messenger bots for Facebook. So we're definitely gathering momentum here, but that's like basically everything lined up. Okay, so these are all the traffic sources. So even if there's a few more different traffic sources, guys, as a general rule, this is what we're dealing with. This is all the traffic sources. All right. Now, before I understood this concept, I was doing things a lot differently. Okay, and I'm just gonna distinguish that here. All right, so say these are all our traffic sources. Now, in the past, in fact, there's a lot of coaches that are out there, and they're basically teaching you how to run an ad, which is run off your business page, how to run a Facebook ad, and into a funnel. Okay, so as you know, you don't want to be running anything really to a website, because the likelihood of that converting is super low. All right, so what I want to do is I want to run any sort of traffic source into a specific page designed to convert. All right, so the main thing that we run our traffic to is probably two things. All right, first of all, we run all of our traffic and let's just make this like a traffic layer here. All right, everything is run into the opt-in bridge. Okay, now that's like the first point of call for all of these. In fact, it runs right across here. We really want, anytime we're sending traffic from the group or the page or my personal page, even not so much my personal page, but or Messenger, we want to send that traffic into the opt-in bridge. All right, can you see that, guys? So what that means is, I don't even know how to draw a little arrow with this, guys. Let me see. I don't know how to draw an arrow, but imagine an arrow coming down here. Oh, now it's going to drive me crazy that I don't know how to do an arrow. Oh, it doesn't matter. All right. So as people come from the group, all we're really doing is we're really putting in a little link here to say, guys, if this resonates with you, come into the group, come into the bridge and get something of value. Okay. Same thing with a Facebook ad, where you're running traffic down into the opt-in bridge. Not so much with the personal page. In the old days, I used to run a lot of things off my personal page, but we stopped doing that because everything else just started taking on a life of its own, and we just found we didn't have to to do it as much. So I've definitely scaled back on the personal page posting, and I just stick to really the group and the page and the messenger stuff now. All right, so over here, the same thing. So really that same link is being positioned on each of those platforms. Same with YouTube, guys. Same with Instagram. Same with LinkedIn, and same with any sort of PPC here, pay-per-click ads for search engine. All right, so everything is really being run wherever possible down into the first bridge. This is like the first bridge, the first entry point into your business model. All right. Now, once they get in there, basically they are positioned to really two places. The first place is the webinar funnel, and that's basically where we send people so that we can actually educate them about our services. And the reason why we do that is that actually is automated. So we're not on that every day. It's just run automatically in the background. All right, so that's really good because it saves time and it educates people, and they basically make a decision to buy or not on the webinar, okay? That is saving my life, guys. I promise you. It saves so much time for me a week just by having this in place. And all I do is I sort of focus on sharpening the sword up here with all of these traffic sources, all right? Now, this is where the concept of the funnel stack comes in, guys. With the webinar funnel, that's not the end of it in our funnel system. So the next place I want to take someone is probably into two other little funnels. First of all, I want to send certain people into the, I don't think I want to have it like that. Hang on a minute, delete. All right, I want to send people into the appointment funnel. All right, now this is what we call a invisible black box, because it's actually positioned after the primary. This is like the primary, up here is the primary. This is the secondary here. And then this is the third. This is the second funnel system here. And then this is the third. And between this one here, they're going to buy on the webinar straight off the webinar, or here they're going to book a call with me or not. Okay, so basically I am 100% clear by the time somebody enters this phase. As soon as they enter this bridge and they start working their way below this line, let me just draw that as a line, guys. As soon as they start coming into this place, I know the conversion rates of this entire thing. All right, we've got a traffic issue here at the top, and then if they're not coming through these funnels, we have some sort of conversion issue. Right, this is conversion sort of stuff below the line. Okay, now once they come in, not only do they go through a webinar funnel and an appointment funnel, I'm also sending them into an email funnel. Okay, and so this one here is like basically, again, educating. It's helping that person understand what our mission is, what our purpose is, help them understand the offer and the community, and basically make a decision to buy or not, or book a call or not. Okay, book a call or not. All right, now that's a sequence, guys, so that runs out over a 5, 6, 7 day period, and it's designed to have somebody reach out by the end of it. All right, so those three funnels there is this concept of funnel stacking. But the issue that most of you will have is all of these traffic sources. You won't have enough traffic to warrant any of these conversions happening, or you'll be up here paying for the ads, and then you might have an issue with conversion. I don't know. You can run into a lot of different problems all through this, but in its simplest form, below the line, we want to focus on conversion to a sale or conversion to a call booking. And above the line, we want to focus on bringing traffic to the funnel entry point. That's it, guys. And so what I see out there is so many people are just focusing over here on Facebook ads. Okay, that's all they're really focused on. And really, there's so much more to Facebook than just the ads. Like developing a community on Facebook of like-minded people and getting excited about things, getting engaged about what they're doing and helping each other. On Messenger, this is like a way to start up a conversation with people on these platforms. That's an extremely powerful bridge here that we're working on. And then obviously Facebook groups. So I've been watching a guy called Arnie something. He's been teaching me about the groups and about the bots. I think I've really been following Kim Barrett on the bots. And then on the Facebook pages, I've really been watching Claire Jarrett and how she does hers. So between these three things, I would just say, guys, don't have all your eggs in one basket, which is just running ads. I would be like thinking broader about traffic sources. Russell Brunson basically said, you know, you've got about a year to prepare to have your sources not just coming from one place, but start to have your stuff coming from multiple places. Okay, so that's how it fits in over in Facebook. And look, the personal page is great, but I barely post any personal stuff there anymore. I'm not on Facebook for personal reasons. I'm on Facebook to do business, and you know, that's what it is for me. I'm on there every day. Like, some of my clients are not on there at all, and they really don't like going on there. I definitely love going on there, but I see it as a business opportunity, not necessarily a personal and private opportunity. All right. Now with YouTube, I definitely love doing my videos. Now, let me just clarify for you guys where the videos fit in. I don't have to do the videos, okay? So we have all of these other systems that are working for us, that are bringing basically people into this bridge, all right? So I could stop the videos and life would go on as normal, all right? I happen to like doing the videos, and B, I find it a great way to connect with people, for people listening to my videos. Some people can't afford coaching, they can't afford to get help, so they can watch a free video of mine and get some help and assistance. And other people hear what I'm saying and they go, oh my God, I've been looking for someone like this, someone who can show me step by step how all of this stuff works. They know they need to get this in place at some point, and then they reach out to me. So that's just generally how it works. But just as a general comment, guys, I don't have to do the videos. My business model does not, like the lifeblood of my business does not depend on me doing videos, put it that way. And you know, I also want you to know, if video is not your thing, that it's okay. Like, you don't have to be like amazing at videos to get all of this stuff working. All right. Now on Instagram, that's like a sort of its own kettle of fish over there as well. I am doing an Instagram course to try and master the platform. I must admit, that's like hurting me a bit. Like, I'm finding that really a struggle, Instagram, because I just find it a little bit, you know, as I said, when I was on Instagram just a second ago, you can sort of see pictures of people posting pictures of themselves in bikinis, and you know, I don't know, it's just got a level of narcissism, I think, here on Instagram that's sort of, yeah. I mean, guys, look at that. See what I mean? Like, I don't know how people are really doing business on here per se. So for me, I have not cracked this yet, but I'm committed to cracking it. I'm committed to, you know, finding out how to make this work for my business. Absolutely. I'm on here. I've got a, you know, decent following, and I'm committed to trying more. Okay. So that's really where Instagram fits into it for me. For me, Instagram's more of an afterthought. I could take it or leave it. I promise you guys. All right. LinkedIn. All right. This is the powerhouse in my thought process. Okay. So first of all, we do have a lot of followers there, and that's because I've been blogging on LinkedIn for quite some time, with 17,391 followers. But I see LinkedIn as an enormous opportunity, okay? So I'm working with a guy at the moment to help us build some stronger bridges through here to our funnels, okay? So all the time, guys, all we're trying to do is bring people into the funnels. All right, so what I'm really doing is I'm looking at each of these platforms, and I'm saying, how do I reach a level of mastery on this platform so that I have people flowing into my funnels every day of the week, and it doesn't matter where that person comes from, but they're coming in. All right, and preferably, and look, when I'm helping people with this in our programs, we teach both the paid and the free version. Free preferably, and then the paid. All right. So with each of these, there's like I guess a paid way to be on the platform, as well as a as a free way to be on the platform. So really, I think longer term, you're going to need to learn both of those different things just for safeguarding. But as I said, whether you're on the platform in a free way or a paid way, the main difference I see here is this is just slower than this one. This one is quicker. All right. But I want you to imagine a time where Facebook becomes so in demand that we have to pay so much to be seen. Is it going to be viable to be running ads the way we are right now? And I do feel like, as Russell Brunson said, we've got about a year to prepare for getting more than one source, get rid of all our eggs in one basket, and don't just rely on Zuckerberg for our business to survive or die, okay? As I said, the YouTube videos, in the scheme of things, I could stop doing those and it wouldn't matter, because ultimately the business model does not rely on them. But behind that, I can tell you that building up behind those videos is a fairly powerful SEO strategy, which is helping us in the Google engines, because Google will generally bring up YouTube videos first and LinkedIn articles first. All right, so I've kind of said, okay, let me take a bit of a focus off Facebook and let me look at how I can pack up these other platforms and make them even better. Okay, so we're working on the sequences for LinkedIn. We're working on the YouTube strategy, and then that's contributing, both of those things are towards our SEO strategy, which is helping us rank higher in Google and also running pay-per-click ads, okay? That's really all of the different ways to do this. And once somebody comes into the bridge, then this concept of funnel stacking takes over. It's bringing someone into the first funnel, moving them into the second funnel, moving them into the third funnel, and then moving 1, 2, 3, and then moving them into the fourth funnel. Now, guys, you might be saying, well, what happens if they don't buy, if they don't book a call, if they don't book a call, or don't buy on the webinar, or don't buy from the email sequence? Well, what I put people in now is really my weekly broadcast funnel. Okay, this is the broadcast funnel. All right, now what that is we're basically publishing content every Monday at 8 a.m., every Thursday at 8 a.m., and every Friday at 8 a.m. as a general rule, okay? And what I'm doing here on the Monday is I'm just offering value. I'm just sending out value. And then I'm sending out more value on the Thursday, and then I'm positioning an offer. Now, the offer might be one of my offers, one of my programs, or it might be a related affiliate that I'm working with, and I'm positioning that offer in front of my database just in case they need that or want that person's help, okay? So that there is sort of picking up the last of the funnel stack, okay? Whoops, sorry guys. This is like the final piece of the funnel stack, because people are coming into this funnel. And basically, but this is like more of the periodic funnel. This one here, this is like your ongoing bread and butter funnel, whereas these things are like a point of acquisition funnels. This is point of acquisition, point of acquisition, point of acquisition, and then within 7 days, it's like you know where you stand with that person. And then the broadcast funnel is more catching the people who watch and wait. And our goal is always to have the watchers and waiters come out earlier than just sitting on the list and wait for longer. I mean, that's always our goal. So with all of those things, as you can see, there's like a system is sort of building up behind this, and that's the system itself is designed just to basically bring decision making to a head, so that people can join our programs, join our community, understand what we're offering, and make a decision or not. And they might be in the wrong place. We don't get too caught up in terms of what action they take. It's more of a matter of I want the first goal I really have is to have them come across this first bridge, and this is like the hardest thing, guys. So with everything that you're doing, I want you to just take stock of how many traffic sources do you have right now? What is your business reliant on to acquire new people that you can talk to, make an impact with, and serve? All right. Now, you might be saying to yourself, oh my God, Shani, I'm not even on any of these. Like, I'm not on Facebook properly. I'm not getting any traction here. I have nowhere near these numbers. YouTube, I'm scared of videos. Instagram, what a waste. And LinkedIn, no idea where to start. And don't even talk to me about SEO and pay-per-click. You might be in that boat. And heaven forbid the messenger bots. Every one of these things has a system, guys. It's just a step-by-step system of how to take what you're doing and bring it into this platform. For example, the YouTube videos are not placed on LinkedIn because that's not the right environment for those videos. YouTube videos, the ones I'm doing at least, they do not work on LinkedIn. All right. So I have to come up with a different way of approaching that audience. It's a bit more of a business audience. It's a corporate audience. Whereas, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, it's a little bit more for entrepreneurs and single man business players. So wherever you're starting, guys, just don't leave all your eggs in one basket. Don't just be, let me run some ads and feel like that's going to be enough. Or failing that, don't be the person who has only got things like cold calling and all the old school stuff is up here, right? Old school stuff. Old school, what do we call it? Traffic acquisition. Traffic acquisition. All right. This is things like cold calling, networking, coffees, all of those frustrating things. I don't do any of those things, like not at all. We've stopped doing all of those things. We just focus on online traffic sources, and any time I do spend is spent mastering these platforms over and over again. How do I nurture the group? How do I build the page? How do I tap into my personal network? How do I build a conversation in Messenger? How do I educate people through my YouTube channel? How do I show pictures on Instagram? Not sure there, guys. How do I tap into all the business people on LinkedIn that want to do business with me? And then how do I become relevant in the search engines and start getting more clicks? And then how do I do as much of that as possible, free or paid, and have people cross this bridge and move into my funnel stacks, which is my opt-in bridge, my webinar bridge, my appointment bridge, my appointment funnel, my email funnel, and my broadcast funnel. And literally, guys, if they're not buying after a period of time, we just purge them off the list. If they haven't bought inside of 6 months or a year or 2 years, then they're just watching and waiting, and we just stop emailing them. That's how we deal with it. So that's all I wanted to cover today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed our video today. If you have, please like the video. Don't come and watch all this value and just slip away into the sunset. I really get excited by your feedback and continued support. It means a great deal to me and my team. It's the lifeblood of our business. We spend a lot of time considering what we're going to do for the videos. We make it part of our week. We don't get paid to do it. It's just something we're doing to help the community and help this conversation. And as I said, some people are going to get their lucky break by getting some nugget on what I'm saying and really hearing it. And other people will want some more help with that, and they might reach out. So wherever you are is totally fine. And I want you just to consider, how do you minimize your risk of Facebook just completely becoming unaffordable and really starting to up the ante when it comes to the other platforms, just so that you're minimizing your risk. Russell Brunson himself has said we've got about a year to do it, guys. I totally agree. I'm 6 months down the track of executing the strategy. I've still got a long way to go. I know a lot about the platforms, but there's still a lot more to learn. So each day I learn some more stuff, and I know that that's translating into the funnels. So have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.
Feel the way that I do about you. Don't want anything, no.